G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. So, have you heard the news from Red Rooster? That's right, once again the Rooster is calling. They bought out $2.50 snack subs. Now, with that being said, I have no idea how much they normally cost, but if I can I'll find out. $2.50 for a little snack sub. I can't lie folks, I'm super juiced and we'll get all four. I'm pretty sure there's four in the range. Well, that's what I could see on their menu. Let's hope this store I'm going to has all four. So there's chipotle, herb mayo, honey barbecue, that should be interesting, and chili aioli. Now folks, please know I have tried some of these in the past and I love them. I reckon they're totally lit because they got my favorite thing from Red Rooster, their fried tenders. So you got lettuce, sauce and tenders on each one. And also folks, we're gonna get a little beveragino. 7-Eleven's just across the road, and we're going to get another one of these Super Boost drinks. $2, normally $5.50, so sweet little deal there. So guys, are you ready? Let's get it. And we're back, babies. Time to get jiggy with it. Grab the old steering wheel tree, as we do. So, we got our Super Boosts for $2 at 7-Eleven. That's on the app, guys. Like I said, recommended retail price $5.50, but if you just went in there and bought it, they had a ticket there saying $4.50. We still got an each way little deal for $2 so that's that. And we got our subs. Now, please know, they did tell me there was a fifth one with just mayo. I didn't get that. We can do without mayo, but these are the four I mentioned. And I can't lie, folks, for $2.50 each for four, that is so weighty. $10 all up. Don't know what this malarkey is. Something about a review. The Red Rooster review. There's a QR code there. I may scan it later and suss it out. But for now, let's check out the little $2.50 each sub. And before I forget, $3.95 each. So I found out the usual price, $2.50. I'm loving it. And for those of you that are train enthusiasts, we got the old Indian Pacific sitting over there. The carriages are hiding behind a coal train. Yeah, I love to see it. Actually, that, believe it or not, they come through the mountains. So we're at a Lithgow train yard. I don't know exactly what they call it, but I can't face that way, guys, otherwise we'll have the sun blaring at us. But that's what's in front of me. Now let's check out these little suckers. The girl there did say she labelled them, so that's good. So we should know what we're eating each one. There's one herb mayo, I think. What's that one? I don't know. They look like little what are those things called when you pull them at Easter? Not at Easter. They look like those little things when you pull them at Christmas. And it ain't what you're thinking. I'm talking about bonbons. So folks, that's the size of them. That's how they look. And of course, they're not going to be the biggest things in the world. They just hold a tender, so that's your chili one. Honey barbecue. Now the only problem with doing this is, I won't remember which one's which one. Oh, I can smell that. Now I've got to tell you folks, there's a very strong smell of lettuce in this car. You can imagine why with all this. So that was the honey one. Herb mayo. And I'm guessing this is good old chipotle. I might put chipotle up that end. Chipotle. There we go. Chipotle. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this one probably the most. We'll have a husky hit of the sauce before we eat this one. So that's your chipotle one. Oh, a nice decent sized tender in there. You do love to see it. And I'm sure I'd love to taste that one. All looking pretty good. That's the honey one. I can tell it's glistening. And what was this one again? I'll forget now. You know what? The main thing is, oh, that's the herb mayo. You can tell by that. So I don't think I'm going to have too much trouble figuring this out. There's already a husky hit of herb mayo. Let's stick it in and see what it tastes like. Herb mayo, usual thing, but I am super juiced for chipotle or chipotle, however you want to say it. You do you, boo boo. The honey one, I'm not thinking I'm going to be that mad about it, but I want to try it, see how it hits. And this guy, I forget what it was. So I'm going to leave the windows open, folks, because it's a bit of a stinker, you know. Even though it's the 1st of autumn, we're having an extended summer. And I'm quite a happy little chappy about that. Now, they've really gone to town with the sauce there, which is a good thing. There'll be plenty of wetness. Let's see if we can get a husky hit. There we go. There's a husky hit. Bit of lettuce in it. Beautiful. Time to wrap the old laughing gear around the first one. So these little rolls taste like those crunchy rolls, which is good. Pretty decent, that one. I do like it. Spicing my life up a little bit. Not overly spicy though. So we'll try this one next. We'll just have a bite of each so it doesn't drag on all day. What was this guy again? Chili aioli, that's the one. Going in. Now the chipotle is pretty mild. That really is spicing me life up. That is really hitting in a good way. Now this fella, what was it again? Oh, the honey. Now we have some sweet little honey to cool things down. Honey BBQ. Actually, let's try the sauce first. I've got to do it with this one. And that, I can't taste that. There's too much chili in my mouth. You know what? Let's go this way. That way I'll get to taste that. We'll get rid of the chili first. Herb mayo. Let's do it. Good old herb mayo, you can't go wrong. So that's gotten that spice out of me gob a bit. Let's go with the extended rabbit food side. Lettuce galore. Alright, the honey BBQ. Now I didn't like, well, I wasn't that big fan of the honey spice, so it's not spice, it's honey BBQ, so that's alright. Time to whack it in. It ain't bad, I'm surprised. I think I'll scoff the rest of that. Pretty decent. So all up, they're all totally Eatsoir. Just have different levels of Eatsoir. They're on the different levels of the spectrum. Even though I said with those honey spicy, I actually don't mind that because it ain't spicy. So that'll be my number one choice. Let's have a bit of this tender. Oh yeah, look at that baby. My favourite item from Red Rooster. I'm so glad that these things were available. I'm just like such a happy little chappy. Bit of honey on it. Totally Eatsoir. So folks, for value, I'm going to give them a 4.25 stars out of 5 for value. And for taste, they're all pretty decent. I probably prefer the chili one, then the honey, believe it or not, then chipotle, then herb mayo. We all know what herb mayo tastes like from Red Rooster. They put it on so many things. So folks, they're all good. Great price. Like I said, happy little chappy, and we didn't do it through the app today. You can just go in store, and please know, limited time, so probably for a month, and also it ain't one of those till 4 p.m. things. You can get them anytime you like. Get in there and get them while you can. Totally impressed. A little bit of spillage there, but the good thing is they're totally sauced up, that's for sure. That honey BBQ, never heard of it before. So I don't know if that's a sauce that they've got on there. I was going to look on their website and I forgot to see if you can buy it separately. Well, if you try. So I bought along old Hugh today because we've got a 500ml drink. Say good day to Hugh Mungus. We haven't seen him for a while. Now today's beveragino is Super Boost. I forgot what flavour it was now, I didn't look. Sports Hydration. There it is. Strawberry and watermelon. As I said, picked it up on the app. You'll have at least 10 days to get it on the app. When you see this, $2 normally, $5.50. Let's crack it open. I'm guessing strawberry and watermelon is going to be a reddish colour. Let's find out. Bit of a purple, really. And na zdravia. Let's give it a red hot swig. It ain't bad. I like that. It's different. It doesn't actually taste like, well, it does taste like strawberry and watermelon, what you'd imagine it would taste like. That, folks, pretty decent drink, and for $2, you can't go wrong, of course. Who doesn't love a bargain like that? So for that reason, we're going to give it an It's Lit. I'm loving it. I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5 for value. And for taste, it ain't bad. I'll give it about a 3 3/4. So would you like to hear a couple of jokes? I thought so. Sundays are always a little bit sad, but the day before it is a Saturday. Get it? Here's one for you. Why are spiders so smart? Because they can find everything on the web. Now this is tragic. I'm sort of cringing the fact that I'm going to tell you it, but it's pretty, like I said, pretty cringy, but we're going to do it. This is a very my bad moment. What do you call a man with no shins? Tony. Told you. Tragic, that one. Anyway, folks, with all that being said, it's time to vamoose. That's your Red Rooster, $2.50 subs, limited time. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo, stay fresh.